Check it out. D to the E to the L-I-C-I-O-U-S to the D to the E to the L-I-C-I-O-U-S to the D to the E to the L-I-C-I-O-U-S to the D to the E to the L-I-C-I-O-U-S to the D to the E to the L-I-C-I-O-U-S to the D to the E to the L-I-C-I-O-U-S to the D to the E to the L-I-C-I-O-U-S to the D to the E. Hold up. Check it out. We know you like this girl, so you better get girl. Cause we all the home chicks that are rocking your world. Supersonic. Supersonic. Supersonic is a word when people start to listen. Especially bigger people, they pay close attention. You might not believe it, you might not even buy it. But when it comes to a little beatbox, you might even try it. Supersonic. Supersonic. Now all you supersonic people trying to fight our rhymes, you may think that you are deaf, but you're way behind. So you better listen good to what we have to say, cause when it comes to OSP, you can't get no play. Supersonic. Supersonic. Now he's the freshest DJ from coast to coast. My man can cut and scratch, but I don't mean to boast. He may be a little light, but that's okay, cause when he cuts to the beat, it sounds this way. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Supersonic. Supersonic. Yes, it's finally my turn to rock the mic, because my devastating beats I know you will like. You see my beatbox is fresh, it'll blow your mind. And if you don't like my beats, I'll go big in your behind.
Baby.
Supersonic. Supersonic. Now you party people know what supersonic means. We didn't try to brag cause OSP is just too clean. Now baby, don't you know that our rhymes are so bionic? Don't listen too hard, don't be supersonic. 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 You see the S is for super and the U is for unique. The P is for perfection and you know that we are freaks. The E is for exotic and the R is for raps. So tell those nosy people just to stay the hell back. Supersonic. Them big everlasting ears. Supersonic. They can hear what I'm saying fast and I can say it. It's supersonic. They better chill. It's like you ran out of words. Never stop and devastating up. When I'm on the microphone, you see the time. Everybody know you can tell everybody. Never stop and devastating up. When I'm on the microphone, you see the time. Everybody know you can tell everybody. Stop and devastating up. When I'm on the microphone, you see the time. Everybody know you can tell everybody. Stop and devastating up. When I'm on the microphone, you see the time.
That was Fergalicious, who blatantly ripped off Supersonic. So then I played Supersonic. JJ Fad. You listen to them right next to each other, it's pretty evident who ripped off who. What's up, everyone? How you doing? What kind of thumbnail was that? Okay. And it reminded you of a spa commercial. Yes. Yeah, that was the intent. It worked. It was literally a Canva template, and all I did was change one word on the entire template. I'm pretty proud of it. I did try to mess around with it a little bit, but at the end of the day, it worked best the way it ended up. All right, somebody ordered two. Hey. Seattle and Hands Across the Sea. That's an odd pairing. Another good postcard idea for Mark. Not that at this moment in time, I've been prolific in my content creation lately, but Hands Across the Sea postcards. Good morning, Buster. How are you today? So, let's see here. Begun the process. If any one of you follow me on the Instagrams, which if you do, I'm sorry, it's not very interesting. What are you doing, Wendy? Come here. Posted some images of the slides. This is I'm like 1% into a very, very long, very long process of sorting slides. And as I go, I'm able to put together a few lots, but man, I've got so many. But I bought the biggest light pad that you could find used. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I didn't go for a smaller or cheaper version. The one I got ended up costing me like $60 all in used, so it was a pretty good deal. But I can basically unload an entire carousel and sort on the pad instead of having to like do little batches here and there. Morning, Barbara. Barbara was sending some photos to me yesterday of the lot that she's going through, and my God, there's a lot of cards in there that are going to be worth a lot of money. Barbara, did you get any history on the collection? Like, how did it come to be? Who is the person who put it together? Like, it seems very well researched, and yeah, I'm just curious. How much info do you have on that thing? Yes. Julie nailed it. It is called a multi-view. Multi-view. It's a decent day yesterday. Not, not shit your pants awesome, but it was decent. A little bit less than the average of the past few days. But okay. Sold some really interesting postcards. Stuff that I'm surprised didn't sell earlier or sooner. Yeah, basically it was definitely, I would say, a skid mark. Skid mark is an appropriate term. It was more of like a gopher. A gopher of a sales day. Just peeked its head out for a minute and then popped back in. Skid mark would be, I'd say, like even worse than the gopher. That's right, folks. Sales days and poop analogies. You won't get that on other resale channels. Make sure you subscribe and hit that like button. You can find other ways to support the channel down below or send me a super chat. Nice. Yeah, if I wasn't about to like blow out my Q1 sourcing budget in one fell swoop with my collector friend, I'm champing at the bit to get out there. But at the same token, pretty much everybody has COVID and nobody wears masks anymore, so I don't leave the house. Things I'm not going to do. Be indoors with other people. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, you just turned $1 into 200. So I've been working in some of my recent purchase from NH Goodies postcards. Probably won like 15 or so auctions from him. And so the New Hampshire ones, or not New Hampshire, North Carolina. I listed all of those 2 days ago. 5 have sold already. I've already doubled my money after shipping for that, and I've got a long way to go. I started on the Ohio ones, and I haven't even sorted through these. I've just been grabbing piles and looking through them. The very first pile card on top of the Ohio pile, which I just looked at. Victory Monument, Put-in Bay. Not the new Victory Monument, the old Victory Monument, which was awesome. And then the second one was really good too. Like the first 2 cards I listed out of the Ohio lot were $35. What did I pay for it? I got the Ohio lot for $6. And the North Carolina lot for $10. If you can win a bunch of his auctions at once, and he will do combined shipping, and then it's worth it. But I don't understand his shipping schedule. He's not an easy seller to work with. So you've got to basically like give him a wide berth, because he like apparently only goes to the post office once every 2 weeks. And, you know, if you pay for your lots, he won't, and then you win some more, he won't combine them with the other ones, even though he's shipping flat rate. And he's like, shipping resets if you pay for your lots. I'm like, well, then I'm just going to not pay for a while. Next time. You're going to be like that. So I ended up having to pay for shipping twice, but it's fine. What did I win in this last one? Hospitals for $10, 25 of them for $10, 25 street scenes for $6.50, California, 50 California for $5, 25 railroad stations and depots for $7, 100 older foreign postcards. I don't even know why I bid that one. I got enough foreign postcards. 50 Christmas for $10. I did look through that one. That one's pretty good. There's a really cool mechanical Christmas one on there that will make all my money back then some. I got a lot of 50 real photos for $21.60. And I've looked through that one. That one's pretty good. I just scanned that in yesterday. Uh, 50 Hotel Motel for $10. That one's pretty good. The Ohio is good. 50 Arizona, which there's like 15 Fred Harvey cards out of those 50. They got that for $10. 50 Older California for $6. He describes everything older as linen and before. So, and the photos he has are just representative because he just recycles his lots. 50 Hawaii for $6. That one's going to be pretty good. There's probably about 10 hula cards in there. Older U.S. Post. I haven't even looked through that yet. Got that for $8. So even after shipping, my cost has been around 10 to 15 cents per card. How much backstock do I have? Not much. Let's see. Probably more than I did last October. I've purchased quite a bit since the Herbert Love, so I probably have 5,000 ish. And the bulk maybe 10,000. I don't know. Do I have to count my internationals as backstock? Because if I have to count my international as backstock, it's definitely 10. But I also had a New Year's resolution that I was going to start listing those, and I did scan in a couple hundred international cards. So now that they're scanned, it means I have to list them, or at least look them up. And I know I've got some good high value international ones, so there's also that. Oh, believe me, there's been times when I've had, I don't even know how much I had it before I started listing heavily. Before I started listing heavily, I had I have 11,000 listed now, and I sold probably about 5,000 last year. So, and I haven't even gotten through the entirety of that backstock. But on the same token, like, I don't want to just store a bunch that I can't list or can't get to, unless I, am planning on hiring somebody, which would be awesome. But that won't happen until I can price my basic cards pretty easy and just put them in like dollar hoppers, I guess best way to call it. Like, this whole box is $2.95. This whole box is $4.95. This whole box is $6.95. Start with the $6.95s and work your way down. Which I'm getting better at because I've listed a lot of $2.95 cards. And I've listed a lot of $6.95 cards. Just came in. Sold 2 large letter greetings today. That's unusual. Yeah, so I will say this is that I've been consistent. But the more I list, the faster I get. And the reason why, primarily, is because, like, I have listed already how many, linen Chicago cards, right? So all I got to do is sell similar off of one of my Chicago linens, and the listing's halfway done. And in most cases, the item specifics are filled in, and so all I have to do is basically change a couple of very quick things and upload new photos. And I can't tell you how much faster that's made things. Like I can list like if I've got Tacoma, Washington cards to list, I can get those done in, probably 30 cards in an hour or Seattle cards, 30 in an hour without even blinking. And the more that I do, the faster it gets, because one, you sort of learn the keystrokes, right? And you learn where things are, and it's just sort of like mechanical, repetitive motion a lot of times. Honestly, the biggest thing that slows me down is uploading photos. And I've figured out some workarounds for that as well, which is, having 5 or 6 different drafts open at once where you're uploading photos on one but working on the next. And that speeds things up. Oh, did I already? Nope, there it is. Good. Buster, you're going to be very upset. Oh, he's so tucked in. Hi. You're going to be upset because I'm going to have to stand up soon. I mean, do both. I try to list a variety of things every day, and I try to list a good number of postcards and then a good number of something else. So yesterday was really just like beginning to chip away at my slides, but all last week was 78s. Like I was splitting my time between 78s and 78s in the slides. I'll show you guys some of the slides. Let's do this. Active. And which 78s do best for me? Jazz does okay. Look for names. Glenn Miller. No. Glenn Miller. Yeah. Glenn Miller on Bluebird pretty much sells like hotcakes. Andrew Sisters, Bing Crosby, like some of the obvious stuff. Honestly, I research every single one. Get yourself a subscription to PopPsych. It's ridiculously cheap. But it's basically auction history for a lot of stuff. If you've got anything blues, then you're in the money. But jazz does pretty well. Hi, Buster. Yeah. What's up, Flipping Sports Guy? So yeah. Does that answer your question? I think it does. I was going to show the slide. Share screen. All right. So I did this lot. They're all, most of them are Kodachrome, which is awesome. So there's I did this one lot that I had because I had this whole family like mowing the lawn, which was interesting. I thought it's like their first gas-powered lawnmower. So I don't know. I figured I'd put it up there. We'll see. And then there was this is a 55 Chevy two-tone, and there's that cat again. But you got it with a cat, with a donkey, with some guy, and then with a beetle. So that little interesting lot. This is the, what's it called? The Wally Byam Caravan Club. And this is like an old school Airstream trailer club that would like roam around. And look at these kids. They got a tiny Model T with a tiny Airstream trailer on the back. So I did that as a lot together. Then I did one of Christmas trees. This family's whole Christmas tree thing going on. I figure everybody likes Christmas, right? And then this is aerial views from a Beechcraft C-35. That's the model of the plane here. And it's all these views over Seattle and Western Washington. There's over Seattle. That's Bremerton right here. That's aircraft carrier parked right there. I live over here. And then just a bunch of national parks. Bryce Canyon, Grand Canyon. Yeah, the slides are fun. It's just it's a little it's a lot of work because but honestly it's like I'll find a lot that I can put together. And I know I've got some from like World's Fair in there. I know I've got some really cool international ones. I know I've got some Hong Kong ones. I know I've got like some Halloween costumes somewhere. I think it really depends. By far am I an expert? Or by far I am not an expert. I've been sort of learning as I go. And it looks like it depends. right? You can do, if you've got something like that, you know, a single image from a concert with like Jimi Hendrix in it, like Lonnie does, you can do an individual slide. But like, I'm not going to do individual slides of the Grand Canyon, right? Like, for the same reason, you know, you probably wouldn't do a whole bunch of individual postcards of the Grand Canyon, right? If they're just average, normal, whatever postcards. All right, Buster, I hate to tell you, he's going to be fussy. All right, buddy. I'm sorry. I know. Want to say hi to the peeps, though? He's sleepy and grumpy. All right. Yeah, so I get the answer to the question is depends. All right, Buster. Okay, I'm gonna have to put you down. I'm very sorry. Oh, I know. All right. There. All right. Sold a belt buckle. Shocking, I know. Eastern coal in the 1980s. Kind of cool. Sold for like $11 is what I recall. And it's going to a freight forwarder for Australia, which is not something I have seen before. But I suspect with shipping costs what they are, you will probably see more often. So it's the freight forwarder is out of Portland. I looked this up. So it's probably, you know, similar to Shop Airlines, only Australia. Shop Airlines, of course, is the company that some newbie talks about in every large live chat about reselling ever. I got an order from Shop Airlines, and they said, please put the item number on. Is this legit? That's my impression of the newbie in the live chat asking about Shop Airlines. Is this a scam? Am I getting scammed? Well, Popeye, you had to make room for the postcards, after all. See ya, picnic postcards. Yeah, I mean, if you had boxes and boxes of slides, you're never going to have room for boxes and boxes of postcards. This one was really cool. So this is a real photo postcard. It is a etching. This came from the Herbert Love collection. Somebody's college project. I think this was Herbert Love, right? Yeah. And this is a picture of my plate that I engraved at the college of something, New Jersey. Does not have. I can't read it completely. You have to come by my house. Or just talking about a card that he sent him. But there's the engraving. I had to do a little bit of adjustment so you could see it correctly, but he's got like the Mason symbol up here and this really interesting scripty like family crest sort of writing, and Revolutionary Soldier, the Liberty Bell, and then this guy's like name down here in Vineland, New Jersey. So it's really just interesting postcard, very unique. Been up for a little bit since I bought the Love collection, but took an offer for $32. Oh yeah, I was on a lobster, one of our 3 gringos with lobster and just in time. And who was it who came on? Who's like, I bought this whole collection and I was burning the postcards in my fire as firewood. And I was like, oh my God. But then think about it this way. Every postcard that gets thrown away or burnt only increases the rarity of the postcards that you already have. That is why they qualify as ephemera, because they were not intended to be permanent. I also sold, I guess I'm doing a what sold video right now. This came from the Michon auction last year. I did do a video on that. But I got a whole bunch of these geisha ones. They're all beautiful. This one's fantastic. Pretty sure it's hand colored. Doesn't say that anywhere, but really nice one. Took $40 on this one, which is another one of those incentives to list my international cards. Yeah, I know that what does a 4-ounce package cost through pirate ship these days? So the difference in price between pirate ship and how much did I charge for it? I'm just gonna go international SDV. Yeah. Hi Buster, you're being sweet, but I'm busy. You want treats? Come on. Next, sold. I'm gonna have to lintify this one. This here shirt. No big deal shirt. Why don't you use the lint roller? Well, I do have a lint roller. It's upstairs. This is faster. Also, when you have a cat with white fur, you kind of have to learn what's good enough. And that is good enough. That's what you call the condo roll, baby. Sold for $10.68. That's a very good point right there. sold. This is kind of cool. So I have a bunch of these. I got these out of little box lots at my local auction. And I got probably like 10 of them. And what these are I'm going to put it up on screen, but I'll show you what this looks like. So this is a stamping die. And I'll give you a better view of it. So it is Hanford National Bank and Trust Company. And these were like stamping dies for seals, right? So you'd put them in a thing that stamps it, and it will emboss the paper with the image. And they're old. They're not dated. But I've got probably like 7 or 8 of these. They're all a little bit tarnished, but pretty cool. This one's going to Hong Kong, which is interesting. What's with the generic? Don. All right, Don. While I pack this die up, I want you to talk out where the joke might be. Just talk it out in the chat. I'm going to see if you can figure it out on your own. I'm going to put it in a box. All right. Will eBay be able to print my label? Come on, baby. You can do it, eBay. It's thinking. It's thinking. I mean, okay. So the chat isn't helping that much, but it more or less it's the Poopery. Oh yeah, no. Patchouli is the devil. Ugh. I think I told you guys the story of the prank that was played on me with patchouli. Oh god. More or less, this is as far opposite of a Etsy lifestyle channel as you're gonna get. So, you know, it's the comedic idea of polar opposites, or it's visual sarcasm. Let's put it that way. All right, next. Sold this here padlock. This is a Elgin padlock, which honestly I couldn't find many other Elgin padlocks out there. But alas, here is one. You know what a lock looks like. You don't need me to demonstrate. It's a lock. It's got the keys. Sold on sale, $10.49 plus the shipping. Came from my guy in the last pickup I did. Going to El Paso. Oh my god, that's a nightmare. I don't think it has the secrets. Maybe it does. Next. So this item, this is Cram's Modern Series Pocket Map, new old stock. This one's for Czechoslovakia, Austria, Hungary, Italy, and Switzerland. It's from the 1950s. So this is like Cold War era maps. This came in that last big travel ephemera buy, and I probably got this is actually the first one to sell out of all of them. I probably have like 80. They're all listed. I thought these would do a little bit better, but I when I listed them, I knew they were going to be long tail, just because of there's not a ton out there, so I don't think they're super well known. But I have a feeling once I get a few of these in the hands of some collectors and word gets out on their availability, I'll probably see more sales on these as they go. I think it's one of those like slow builds, basically. So this one sold for $16.16, and the hope is maybe somebody will come back and buy more or all. In terms of pricing, I really had nowhere to, basically had to guesstimate. I think I put them up at 20, and then somebody bought it on sale. Hello, Buster. All right, next up, this is kind of another interesting one-off weirdo item. This is a train freight car service overhaul tag. I got a bunch of these. I don't remember where, but I got a bunch of them. And obviously from 1972, and they would tag the thing when they've been basically overhauled, right? So it's railroad collectible. I haven't seen a lot of these out there. I've sold a few of them now. This one sold for $9 plus shipping, so not amazing. Hello, Buster. Thank you for helping. Thank you for putting your butt right next to my face. Sleeve this like a postcard. Use it. There we go. Like, it's a good opportunity for the Juvo. Juvale, whatever we're calling them. You know, I don't know. I probably would lot it unless I think it would sell. Depends on the art, I guess. All right, a couple of records. Buster, I apologize in advance. 1, 2, 3. Oh, let's do this stereo view first. Sold a very cool stereo view of the North Dome of Yosemite. I think I purchased this one. This came from the thrift shop down the street that I bought all of those from in the big bulk lot. So it would be all paid for at this point. Took an offer for the amount you see on screen, $15.37, which they tried to make the offer so that they'd pay exactly $20 for it after shipping, but then they forgot about tax. is what I'm pretty sure happened there. One more panel. Nope. I did. Yeah, I will be there. It's 6:00 Pacific time, right? Or wait. 6:00 Eastern? 3:00 Pacific. That's what it was. I have my reminder set. All right. So Shenandoah by John Cullum. Original cast recording, sealed. Probably the only way that this album would have sold ever. $14.36. Boo. If you get them together, you'll sell it. All right. So yeah, the barbell covers are like, they're not super valuable in my experience. I don't think I've ever even like used it in my subject line, even although I probably should. I don't. Most of my sheet music's been, selling at about the pace I would expect it to. Except my lots. My lots I price to sell, and they're not moving. Disneyland Records. It's a Small World. Not like, it's VG plus enough. We'll just say that it's not great condition, but I have found that most of the time on kids' records, people are buying them for their kids, and they're not sticklers for condition. Although you do want to try to still be accurate. Like, I'm not trying to pull one over on customers, but it's a pretty subjective thing. If anyone, that's why I get open return policy. Sold for $11.92. Decent condition Disneyland stuff, you're always going to make money. If you can find it, buy it for relatively inexpensive, it's going to sell. There's some that can go for insane money. Sold the Burke. The Burke is Getting Acquainted with Minerals. It's a book about geology and crystals, and it's got some cool etchings and stuff in here. And it has a torn page, which I did not notice. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just going to go ahead and tape it. There's some images of some crystals. Yeah. Not big money, $7.51. It's going international standard delivery. It's going to cost too much, more than £2 to Germany. $21. How much did they pay me? 21 euro bazoozas. How many? The exchange rate, 23.83, so it just about covers it. What is pirate ship have to say? Something else just sold. Crazy. What's going on today? Book. Harmonization number is a pain in the ass. Here we go. I hear mischief behind me. $350. Like, I have to say that the eBay shipping, since you get insurance and you don't get insurance through pirate ship. And the difference is, in this case, $3.50. Just as a comparison of the two different simple export rates. I guess I could add, what's the insurance cost if I add it? Yeah, it's $1.35 for the insurance. That makes it worth it. All right. Buster. All right. Get this skin. So now that I've got a good relationship with my local UPS store, like, I can get clean cardboard, no effort, inexhaustible supply. They are a Amazon pickup point. So that is a huge deal for me. With the current volume that I do, I can basically tremendously, already this year, since I sort of changed up my methodology on shipping certain items using panelized cardboard, my shipping cost, or my packaging cost, has been very much slashed. The only stuff I'm buying anymore is postcard mailers, bubble mailers, and record mailers. And theoretically, I could even do away with record mailers if I wanted to, but I'm not. So it just makes life so much easier for records. And that's one thing I'm really trying to this year pay better attention to, is my packaging costs. Trying to survive as much as I can on just those few packaging types, and then whatever free, clean, panelized cardboard I can get. All right, then. Oh, and then these. These cost about $1.25 a piece, but I basically have a handling charge on my 78s that covers it. this, right? Yeah. Props. I had a whole bunch of oh, that's right, I used them. All right. So this is McClintock, Harry McClintock, or Mac, and he's famous for songs about being a bum. Let's have a listen, shall we? Most famous for this one. And he went on to do a whole bunch of other bum songs. There's one, Hallelujah, I'm a Bum, which is actually the B-side on this one. And then there's a bunch of other ones. He's actually he is the Big Rock Candy Mountain, McClintock. Hi, Buster Wiley. How are you today? No? Well, that's what he said. I'm well. What are you doing? You're in my way. What? Timmy in a well? That's what he was saying. Well, telling me Timmy's in a well. Yeah, they hung the jerk. I love the sing-songy old music. It's almost, limerick, like a limerick. Holy! I just resold a pair of the pair of Clarks. So let's go grab those, and I'll grab a few things out of the basement. Oh, and I think I sold an Etsy thing too. Is that why it's showing up? It must be. Yes, I sold an Etsy thing. Yay! What sold? Cutco carving serving fork. All right. Let me go grab those Clarks. This is the second time these have sold. The first time they did not fit the other person. All right. Let me get this stuff ready for Instagram, and we'll grab a few more orders and keep going. You're best friend. All right, be right back. All right, let's see what we got. We got the Etsy fork and 1, 2, 3, 4 eBay orders. Are these ready shipment? Yes. Okay. See you downstairs.
All right. Soon it's going to be time to start consolidating these older inventory items. J maybe? Let's see here. Question marks. Barbershop Quartet. Autographed. Aerial view to Cullum, Washington. Can I just list this one or something? No. My knees ain't what they used to be. Is my microphone probably off already? Nope. And then one other. Capitola, California. Still in business. Back. Unpause. Yeah. That's why it's in the trains, because it doesn't actually say the location on the front. There it is. All right, got those out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then which is our Etsy? Cutco number 26. That's 27. Here's number 26. All right. So let's double check. Manner. Nothing there. Hit. Nothing on hit. Macari. Need to list some more stuff on those. Nope. Okay. See you upstairs.
So, barbershop quartet music, I'm sad to admit, is one of my guilty pleasures. I do enjoy me some barbershop quartet music, which I know, ridicule away. There's some really good barbershop quartet music. And I'm not talking like Sweet Adeline, but I do always enjoy like how there's like the shtick in barbershop quartet, where there's always like everyone's in unison putting on their hat, but there's always one guy who's taking it off. Like, I don't know, it's endlessly funny to me. The Disneyland has great barbershop quartet game. There's that black cat with a stubby tail. find it on Etsy or on eBay. And it's messy in here. I need to clean it. Not today. And our last item. Oh, actually, I should double check the other store. We'll go grab 2 items real quick from the basement. Put these outside real quick.
All right. Well, couldn't be easier. Things are all right here. Sold another one of these quarantines for diphtheria. Every one of these that sells now is just pure profit. So but I got to pull the right one. It's definitely that one. Yeah, here's what we paid on these at the garage sale a long time ago. And we had like 36 of them or so, and we have now 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I mean, this was, we had several that sold in the 40, 50 range. Is that gonna fit in there? It will fit. Yes. I don't like that. All right, see you upstairs. Who'd you hear that from?
Yeah, where'd you hear about the gringos? Because I don't think I've heard about it. Oh, wait, I have texts. All right, let's see here. Yes, the gringos are back. Damn it, lobster. That is pure lobster, 100% lobster. Day of no, not hey, can you guys do it? So yeah, gringos are back tonight. What time? 10 p.m. I guess I'm going to have to wait to take my Adderall. Oh, I didn't even show what this was. You'll have to use your imagination. It is a bumper sticker from the 1990s, or right, early 2000s, that says, somewhere in Texas, a village is missing their idiot. And it was a reference to George W. Bush. Not George, yes, George W. And it sold for $8. All right, so these diphtheria warnings are pretty cool. We had one scarlet fever ones, and here's what they basically look like. I'm going to put it up on screen. Of course, Lobster schedules it for 10 p.m. though. Like, that's 1 a.m. on the East Coast. Who's going to be there? Who cares? Whatever. I'm glad they're back. No person shall enter or leave this house nor remove anything from it without the permission of the Board of Health. Till further order, this house is under hospital regulations in accordance with blah, blah, blah. State of Maine. If you're caught removing or interfering with the card without authority, you are liable to a fine of $50. So yeah, we've sold a whole crap load of these. And $60 turned into, I mean, 2 of them sold the other day. So just between this one and the ones earlier this week, that would be money back. I think we had 62? We had a lot. Actually, I know how we can do it. Let's go to... And you can pretty easily see ours because they have the red background. So we had diphtheria, 26, smallpox, 28, diphtheria, 25. There's another 25, smallpox, 32, 31, 30, 25, 36, 38. I think that might be, there's more, there's definitely more than what's showing up on Worth Point. But yeah, for a $60 investment, pretty damn good return, I must say. At the beginning of lockdown, we sold probably about 15 of them over the course of 2 weeks. All right. Well, the queue is now officially cleared. Hopefully, y'all, 10 p.m. tonight. Don't forget, Popeye's got his live over with the Thrift Shop Hustler tonight at 3 p.m. Pacific. And then, let's see here. For those who would like it, I'm going to post it on my go. We're going to go. This should do it. Here's the 3 gringos tonight. And yeah, that's it for tonight, or for today. I will probably be back tomorrow at some point, doing some more shipping. I hope everybody has a fantastic day. I won't be catching you on the flippy flop. Hopefully we'll be catching you on the nighty night. And that's going to be it. Bye-bye.